everybody, I'm Amanda, also known as Lady Sniper, and I'm your host of Ask LadySnip3r. Basically what it is every week I answer your questions about anything. It can be about video games, nerdy things, comic books, movies, games, life, anything. I'll answer them. So this week I got in 2 questions. Woohoo! So hopefully we can get some more in. I need them to answer. Come on, you guys. You can send them in to ladysniper@nerdvice.com, and in Lady Sniper the E is actually a 3 because I'm elite like that. But yeah, let's get to the questions. Now my first question comes from someone who is definitely a cosplayer, and the question is, what could I make a sword out of for PAX if I want to be Link from Zelda? I don't want to get it taken away, and I definitely want to look legitimate. This is a tough one. I mean, I'm kind of running into the same issues right now. I'm making a cosplay for Anya Stroud from Gears of War, and one of the issues is I have a Lancer that I want to use, but unfortunately last year at PAX, and I'm guessing this is the same for other conventions, a lot of people were getting their weapons taken away, which makes sense. I mean, they have security protocols they have to put in place. I would seriously recommend, I think on the website for PAX, and I think this is pretty universal, it can't be like a metal weapon. It can't obviously be able to hurt people. I would say your best bet is either like taking a kid sword and maybe using that as the base, and maybe using foam or some other way to shape it to how you want. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm making the snub-nosed snub-nosed pistol for Gears of War, and I'm basically using a Nerf gun and kind of altering that. And I'm still afraid I'm not going to be allowed in with that one, but at least it's cheaper than the Lancer. So yeah, I would try to, if you can find any shortcuts around it, just make sure it's cannot hurt someone, as foam as possible, you know? So I hope that helps, by the way, and send some pictures if you actually do a sweet cosplay. That'd be awesome. The next question is, I want to start getting my girlfriend into video games. Where should I start? Any suggestions? It's hard when the other person's not really into gaming. I mean, like, a good place to start would be co-op. Because watching video games is kind of like, I mean, a lot of people are okay with it if they're not into video games. They're like, oh yeah, it's interesting. But if you want to get them into it, I would say a co-op game. Now, Gears of War might be a little intense for a non-gamer to jump right into it. I think I would first start off with like party games. Maybe a little Guitar Hero, a little Mario Kart when you're bored. Just ease into it, you know? And then after that, I would definitely try like any co-op game. Maybe one that's not too violent, like maybe Lara Croft Guardian of Light might be a good one. Do not play Halo, because a lot of people have a negative viewpoint of that. I'm one of those people. And she's just gonna think it's dumb unless she plays through like the story, to be honest. So I wouldn't recommend that right away. Another thing that me and my fiance used to do was we played Pokemon a lot. It's not necessarily co-op, but we would play, and then when we were apart, we'd train, and then when we got together, we would be like, okay, now it's time to battle. And that was so much fun. Pokemon's one of those games it's easy to pick up, easy to put down, like it's casual. So I definitely recommend starting out with something casual first and kind of easing into the more hardcore games. Alright, well those are my questions for the week. Unfortunately, this video is a little late, hence it's a video, that's why it took a little longer instead of Sundays, but I try to get them up every Sunday. I would really love if you could send me some questions, anything. Thanks!